Hi guys, welcome to Extra. I'm Hannah Khan and I am so excited to be joined by a celebrity Big Brother house guest who starred in Mean Girls but is one of the nicest guys we know, Jonathan Bennett!
Look at that intro, Hannah. Hannah, you're one of the nicest girls I know.
Oh stop, you're so sweet.
And you're so pretty.
Oh, you're so handsome.
Oh, so you agree. You think you're really pretty.
Well,
See?
Trapped by Aaron Samuels. Honored. I'm so happy you're here,
I'm so
but
excited to be here.
Also so sad.
I know.
Because I was rooting for you to win Celebrity Big Brother.
Oh, I know. I was excited to win, but you know, the chips fell how they did, and here I am at Extra, out of the house with you.
I'm happy you're here, but you know, you were evicted last week. Were you completely blindsided?
You know, I actually was. I went up to Lolo and Tamar and what's her name? Natalie Eva Marie. Sorry. And I asked all of them, are you voting for Candy? And they all said, yes, don't worry, we're voting for Candy. Newsflash, they did not vote for Candy.
They did not. Wow, and they really convinced you.
Yeah, they did, they did. I thought it was safe. I thought it was safe. And so that blind side really took me back a little bit.
Well, you left the game show early, so I decided to come up with a game just for you. I did.
I love games. Let's play games. What are we playing?
So, of course, Jonathan was in Mean Girls and you were Fetch.
Oh, thank you.
Okay.
Thanks.
Some might say that there were some mean girls in the Celebrity Big Brother house.
Ooh, I see what you're doing there.
So this game is called That's Why Celebrity Big Brother is So Big. It's full of secrets.
Nailing Extra. Good job, Hannah Khan, nailing the content right now.
Jonathan Bennett,
Nailed
I love you.
it.
I love you. Okay, so I'm going to name a character from Mean Girls,
Yep.
and you're going to tell me who that would be in the Celebrity Big Brother house.
That's a good game. Let's do it.
Okay.
Let's do it.
First up, Regina George.
Ooh.
Who was the Regina?
Natalie Eva Marie.
Really?
Yeah.
Why do you think so?
She's the Regina. She's sitting there. She's manipulating all of her pawns.
The
She's having
mastermind.
all the girls do all the dirty work for her, and she's just standing there with a face perfectly beat and just giving all the looks and doing all that. Yeah.
I would have thought you would have said Lolo. So who is Karen Smith?
Well, it was Ryan Lochte. Karen Smith was Ryan Lochte, let's be honest, but he's out of the house.
But he counts. He counts.
He counts. Ryan Lochte's our Karen.
Maybe
and
not
we
the
love
brightest,
a good
but
Karen.
we love.
Yes,
we
we
love
love
a good Karen. We
Karen.
love Ryan.
And we love Ryan.
What about Gretchen Wieners?
That would be Lolo.
Okay.
Because like how Gretchen Wieners is like, my father, the inventor of toaster strudel, and Lolo's like, I am an Olympic athlete.
Team USA.
And she will tell you that just like she'll tell it because that's the Gretchen Wieners of it.
Yes.
And she's being manipulated by
Natalie.
Natalie. Yep.
Amazing. What about Damien? Who's Damien?
Well, I was the Damien, guys. I was the Damien. No, the Damien of the house, I think, honestly, is Kato Kaelin because he's the fun one. He's like, you know, going around like being funny and loud and obnoxious and silly and goofy, and that's the Kato Kaelin. That's the Damien character.
What about Regina's mom, Mrs. George? I mean, we know who this is.
Tamar.
What? I was going to say Dina.
Oh, Dina.
Dina
Yes,
Lohan.
Dina Lohan. Well,
Well, only because she's
yes,
Lizzie's mom.
Dina
Okay,
Lohan's
but
the one being
Tamar.
like, hey guys, do you need anything? A condom? Something to eat?
I love Dina.
Yeah, Dina is the mom, is the Regina George's mom.
But also
of it.
maybe a little Tamar?
But also, well, Tamar's kind of like the mom of all of it, right? So she's sitting back, watching it all happen. It's very different in there, yeah.
Okay, well, would you call yourself a Big Brother superfan?
Of course I'm a Big Brother superfan. It's
Me
the best
too.
show ever.
It really is. So
Best
you must
show
have been
ever.
so excited when you got that call.
You know, when I got the call to go in, it was just like dreams come true. And that's what I'm so happy about the experience is that I got voted out first, and that's true, which is fine because I don't know anyone else that's had a Big Brother experience of 10 days like that where you can walk away saying, I've done it all. Like I won an HOH competition, I lost an HOH competition, I was put on the block within the first 6 hours of living there, so I've lived on the block the entire time in the house. I lost a veto competition. I ate slop for 48 hours, which they never put in the broadcast.
I didn't know about that.
I was on slop for
Was it
48 hours.
gross?
It was, you don't want to be on slop. And it's slop for a reason. I was on slop and then, like, at the end of the day, lost another veto competition. So, like, I've had the whole experience.
Yeah, the condensed experience.
Yes, everything in like, what, 10 days? Great. That was fun.
love
But
your
the
attitude.
problem is, the one thing I didn't get to do is I never got to go in the diary room and say, hi, Julie, you look really pretty today. Like, I never got to have the, hi, Julie, you look beautiful moment.
Well, this is your moment.
Hi, Julie.
Hi, Julie.
No, say hi, Jonathan.
Oh, hi, Jonathan.
Hi, you look really pretty today.
Thank you so much. And then you say,
Sadly, I vote to evict.
I thought you were going to say,
myself.
so you think you're really pretty.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, that would be amazing. I
know
could have done that. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna do it on the
that's
finale.
where we were going. You
I'm
should
gonna
do it on the finale.
Done.
Yes. Oh, that's amazing. I can't wait to see it. What advice did your friend Marissa, who won last year's Celebrity Big Brother, give you before you went to the house?
The biggest advice she said was go in, have fun, be yourself, get everyone to like you.
You
Nailed
did.
it. And then make sure I stay under the radar. Did not nail that.
Well,
Won
that
the
wasn't
first
really your
HOH
fault.
competition.
Had it not been for the Power Pairs twist,
Right.
do you think you would still be in the house?
100% I would
Yeah.
still be in the house, but you know what? The universe and God have a way of making things work out for a reason, and the reason I'm out of the house is good, you know?
If you could go back in time and create a new alliance, who would you team up with?
Whew, I think I would have teamed up, I still would have teamed up with Lochte, but I would have, instead of going to the Mean Girls, I would have went to Dina, Candy, and probably Tom Green.
You could trust them more?
Yeah, I feel like I can trust them. Their hair is not so full of secrets.
If CBS were to call you up and ask you to come back into the house right now, would you go?
I would go immediately. It was the most fun of my life I've ever had. Like, what a cool experience. Like, you get to live in the Big Brother house. How many people get to do that? Like, that was such a cool experience to get to have, and I'm so grateful for CBS, and now I'm part of the CBS family, which is fantastic. And, you know, I would not change a thing. I really wouldn't.
What was the most surprising thing about living in the Big Brother house?
Not seeing sunlight for over 10 days
I could
really
never do
gets
that.
to your head.
Oh, of
like you go crazy. And right now, if you watch the live feeds, I don't know if you watch any of the live feeds, but you should watch the live feeds.
Explain what's going on.
There's a lot of craziness happening in the house because they haven't seen sunlight. And, you know, I think in regular Big Brother, they get to go out and see sunlight.
Yeah.
In Celebrity, they don't.
Because there are so many competitions
Yeah,
and
so
they're always changing the set.
I think people are starting to go a little wacky right
Lolo,
now.
maybe?
Lolo might be loco right now, I think. I just saw her scream at Kato, so I don't know what's going on there, but we'll have to check it out.
Find out soon. Did you ever think that you and Olympian Ryan Lochte would become ride or dies?
Like, no. Here's the thing. Like, of all people in the world, if you're like, oh, one day you're going to be in Big Brother being like best buds with Ryan Lochte, I'd be like, no chance in hell. There's no way. I'm best friends with Ryan Lochte now. Like, when would that happen? That's what I love about Celebrity Big Brother. It takes people that you would never expect to be together in a house, brings them together, and everyone gets to like get to know each other on like a personal level and a really intimate level, and you get to really learn who these people are without the cameras and without everything else. And that's what's so beautiful about the show.
I love it. Ryan was sent home just a few days after
Yes.
you. Have you been talking?
Yeah, we FaceTime every day. Of course we do. He's
How
like,
is he?
buddy! I'm like, bro!
And you've been talking to the mooch too, right?
I'm driving here, Anthony Scaramucci FaceTimes me to show me my fan base in his office.
That's so
which is
cool.
the most random thing. Like, when would I ever be talking to Anthony Scaramucci? We're going to lunch on Valentine's Day. Great.
So romantic.
So romantic.
I love it. And we want a Jockty spinoff, by the way.
No, Jockty's a thing, right?
Jonathan and Ryan Lochte, of course.
Right,
Yeah.
it's a thing.
Are
We
you
need
going to
to
go
make
to
it
the
happen.
Olympics in 2020 to
Of course
cheer
I'm
him on?
going to the Olympics. We already
Good.
got our flights booked. We're going. Me and James are going.
That's serious?
Yeah, we're going.
You heard it here first, right?
Yeah, Team Jockty. We're going.
Incredible.
Jockty 2020.
Who do you think is going to be evicted next?
Joey.
Joey.
I think
They're
Joey's
just taking
going home.
out all your boys.
All of our boys, but then all you have left are the Mean Girls to fight it out, and that's going to be insane.
Drama.
Yeah. It's going to be crazy. I'm excited to watch.
Who's going to push Regina in front of a bus?
No, and that's how Regina George got evicted. Just kidding, but she did. It
has to happen eventually, unless she wins.
I know. Maybe she'll win. I don't know. And I don't know who I'm going to vote for at the end because I'm excited to see who's at the end. Because
it's cool that you get to.
I was the first one out, so all I'm doing is watching what they were all saying about me, and I'm like,
And that normally doesn't happen. That
Right.
You know, the jurors get to actually see
you get
everything.
to see it, which is a different
So who
twist.
are you rooting for right now to
I would
win?
love Dina Lohan to win. I really would, because you know she's shined the light on her sibling or on her kids and her family for so many years. What if she gets to be in the spotlight for once? You know, like it's her time to shine.
Well, what if it's down to Tom Green and Ricky? Who would you vote for?
Tom Green.
He's funny.
He's
like,
fun.
I mean,
He's
we
funny,
haven't seen him in a
and
while.
if you watch the live feeds, Tom was going around trying to get people to campaign like, hey, maybe we shouldn't all gang up on Jonathan and get rid of him because I think, to quote Tom Green, loosely, he said he's the only person in here that kind of knows what's going on in the game, and he's the happiest, like, positive energy. We need him in the house right now.
Tom.
And thank you, Tom, for saying that. Very sweet of you. And so that he was kind of campaigning to keep me, and then Ricky was like, "No, get him out." So I've
Ricky. Tom is a strong player.
He's a strong player. Ricky's sneaky, though.
He is
Ricky's
sneaky.
sneaky.
Trying to get everyone against each other.
Yeah, and he won't say anything. And I think, to quote him, I don't want to quote him directly, but I remember in one of his interviews in the diary room that aired, he said, you know, I'm trying to stress everyone out, because if everyone's running around stressed, then I'll just stay calm. So
that was a brilliant tactic.
Yeah, that's a good tactic. He's like, oh, I'm like, you know, the Buddha, you know, like I'm the
Zen, namaste.
Zen, you know, and then really he'll just find each person's weakness and start asking them about it, so they get stressed. Which is an interesting tactic.
He's definitely under the radar. He could make it till the end.
It's an interesting tactic to use in Big Brother.
Thank you for being here.
Guys, we're lucky. We get to be in Hollywood and we get to do this. Like, when you were a little
lucky.
Jonathan and he's 10 years old, and you're like, one day you get to go on Extra and talk about being in the Big Brother house, you wouldn't believe
well,
it.
14-year-old me getting to talk to Aaron Samuels.
Right? Wait, can we talk about what she discosed before this interview when she said that I was like her first crush?
True. So
Just
this
saying.
is pretty cool.
Still got it!
Well, from outside the Big Brother house.
From outside the Big Brother house, this is Jonathan Bennett.
And Hannah Khan.
Reporting to you from Extra.
Goodbye.
Want more Extra? Hit the subscribe button and the bell and never miss a video.